have underperformed the global markets, but yesterday the tables turned. We opened lower but closed pretty higher, and that was led by strength in banking names. So I think the bad news of the bad results from banking names is already discounted, and now bulls have an upper hand. And we have successfully protected the psychological mark of 25,000 on Nifty. So a lot of put writing is visible and present at 25,000. So I think this is going to stay for a long time until unless we don't break 24,000 uh 24,900, which was the support. I think this strength could continue and the rally could stay. So the levels which I'm expecting on the upside are 25,400 to 25,800. Not a big deal, as we are very much below the lifetime highs, whereas all the global markets are doing pretty well, and the FI positioning is pretty negative. So once the unwinding happens on their front, that could lead to good momentum in the market. So I think this reward is pretty favorable, and the target should be new highs, swing highs.
Okay, so that's the take on the market. Aditya, hi, morning. What are the stocks that you are liking this morning, and what are some stocks that you will be picking amid a market that seems to be recovering, like you just flagged off?
So I like Syngene right now, a defensive play. But yesterday was a good turnaround day in Syngene. So Syngene is a buy at 671.05. Stop loss is uh, Stop loss over here is 650, and the target is 692. So this is the first pick. And second one is ICICI Bank. The stock showed good turnaround yesterday, and I think after many days of consolidation, a fresh leg of rally could start in ICICI Bank. So this one is a buy at 1466. Stop loss is 1425, and the target is 1505 to 1550. And we have maintained bullish bias and shared bullish bias to our clients. So we remain little positioned for the bullish trend in the market.
All right, so those are the stock calls coming in from Aditya, but indeed a lot of stocks are going to be in focus on the back of the news flow. So let's get in that list from our colleague.
Covering rally on the Nifty. 25,240, 25,250 is something that I'm eyeing on the Nifty as far as short covering rally is concerned. Again, I won't read too much into the short covering rally. It's more of a consolidation that you're witnessing, and then from lower end of the range, markets just trying to bounce back towards the upper end of the range. And my sense is you will see these levels of 25,250, and then from there on, we need to take a call. If market actually manages to take out this zone of 25,250, then maybe there could be in for some more short covering rally. Same holds true for Bank Nifty as well, Shrishti. I think markets can scale past 57,000. If that happens, we can see levels of 57,300, 57,500 in the Bank Nifty as well. And my sense is that would be especially led by the large cap private sector banks, because we've seen some kind of a pressure in the PSU basket, and then that is likely to continue into today's trading session as well. One index that I'm eyeing very closely and would also suggest our viewers to keep a close eye on is the India VIX, because usually it's a mean reversion index. It's not a trending index, Shishti. And from the lower end of the range, VIX has a tendency to bounce back, and usually 10 and 9.5, 10 is the zone from where we see VIX bouncing back. So if from here on VIX bounces back and test levels of 12.5 to 13, which is usually the upper end of the range in a bull market, you can see some kind of a profit taking or volatility picking up again in the market. So that is the only cautious note that I would like to highlight here. Otherwise, I don't see any big bang move either on the upside or the downside as far as indices are concerned.
Right. Aditya, while you share with us your view on the markets, also help us understand some of the stocks that you're liking this morning. Anything that's looking good today?
Absolutely, Sneh. So I've got a couple of buy recommendations. One is a continuation from what I mentioned yesterday. It's a Mahindra Mahindra. I think it's a good stock to own in your portfolio, even from a trading perspective. At current levels, I'll be a buyer in the stock. look for a target of 33.60 to about 34.50 on the upside as far as Mahindra Mahindra is concerned, with a stop loss at 31.80 on the downside. The second stock is from the real estate space, DLF. My sense is this stock has formed a decent base on the downside, breaking out from a bullish flag pattern at current levels. I'll be a buyer in the stock for a target of at least 900 on the upside, please a stop loss at 825 on the downside.
Okay, let's move on to the big winner on the Nifty yesterday, and that was Eternal. The shares managed to end a good 5% higher despite the miss on pad and the margins front. The Dipinder Goyal-led company reported a 90% drop in its quarterly earnings to 25 crore rupees compared